Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the University of Tennessee Knoxville Commencement exercises. This day represents a milestone accomplishment in the lives of our students. We are proud of their achievements at UT, and we know that you are too. Out of respect for all of our graduates, we request that everyone in attendance stays until the end of today's ceremony. We want everyone to experience this important day without interruption or disruption. Please also remember that this is a formal academic ceremony and appropriate decorum is expected. At the end of the ceremonies, all graduates and guests are asked to exit the arena up the stairs to the concourse level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession. The procession is led by University Mace Bearer, Dr. Suzanne Lenhart, and includes college marshals, faculty representatives, and members of the stage party led by the University of Tennessee Knoxville Provost, John Zomchik, and Vice Chancellor for Student Life, Frank Cuevas. Please remain standing as you are able. And gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin today's ceremonies with the presentation of our national colors and the singing of our national anthem. Vocalist Evan Shetler is accompanied by members of the volunteer brass. Today's color guard is presented by U.S. Army ROTC cadets.
Please be seated. What a beautiful sight to see all of these graduates here. And good afternoon and welcome to the University of Tennessee. I'm Vice Chancellor for Student Life, Frank Cuevas. It is my honor to be here to help acknowledge the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences and the Herbert College of Agriculture. Today, we celebrate our graduates. And this is a significant milestone for them, and I hope that you will take the opportunity to reflect upon the knowledge and the skills that you have learned, the experiences that you have collected, and the relationships that you have nurtured. In your time here on Rocky Top, you have poured into your studies, your research, your performances, and your art. You have discovered new interests, and you've committed to the things that move you. Please join me in congratulating our graduates. Now, none of us achieves great things without strong support. To the parents, the grandparents, the families, our friends who are here, thank you for your constant and unwavering support of our students and your graduate. On behalf of the university, we are very grateful to you. And for our faculty and staff, you have been here from day one for when our students first set foot on our campus. You have challenged and you have supported them. You have mentored them, and you've inspired them along their journey. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to our students. Graduates, please join me in extending a warm round of applause to all of the individuals who have played an important part in your educational journey. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Senior Vice Chancellor and Provost, John Zomcha.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Cuevas. Good Sunday afternoon, Big Orange family. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. Graduates, in a short while, we will call your names. As you sit and listen to the names called or wait for yours to be called, I ask that you take a moment to reflect on all the experiences that have brought you to this moment, the culmination of your undergraduate career. Remember the 8 a.m. classes, which you may or may not have attended, the group projects, the late-nighters, the all-nighters, preparing for midterms and finals, Saturdays in the fall, and the laughter and tears shared with friends who will remain in your hearts forever. Sitting here today is the payoff for having poured yourself into your studies, your research, for having done all that has enabled you to see this moment. Having done what you've done, we are deeply appreciative of all your work. Thank you for that. I ask you now to take a moment and think about, with me, what it means to be a volunteer. You may remember back to your first weeks on campus. You may remember your initiation into the volunteer family that began with Torch Night, when you came together with other new arrivals to pledge to live by the volunteer creed, inscribed on our torch bearer, not far from where we sit right now. That creed reads, "One that beareth a torch shadoweth oneself to give life to others." This past Wednesday night, we gathered for a second torch night. This one, a farewell. Once more, you committed yourself to step forward in moments big and small, to serve and to lead and to light the way for others. Whether you were able to make it to Wednesday night's torch night, remember when you cross the stage in a few moments, you will renew your commitment to lighting the way for others, to our guiding principles of selfless and courageous leadership. Always keep those principles in mind. They will serve you well. They will help you meet challenges ahead, and most importantly of all, they will inspire you to make the world a better place for family, friends, neighbors, fellow citizens, and anyone who crosses your path. You have spent years preparing yourself for what comes next. You have turned your dreams into preparation for action. Now, let your passions be the fuel for helping others turn their dreams into reality. Now more than ever, the world needs volunteers who will step forward with compassion when they see a need and act with courage when they see a challenge. The ways in which you build your careers and contribute to your communities will differ. Each of you has personal strengths that will guide you to meet those personal challenges. But remember, I ask you to leave here today joined together in harmony by the shared volunteer spirit. Although your time is now coming quickly to an end, as a volunteer, as a student, I hope you think fondly of the memories that you've made here. As you become alums of this special place, never forget that you will always have a home, sweet home on Rocky Top. Be proud of your accomplishments, have confidence in your readiness for what is next, and step forward as the volunteers the world needs. Congratulations again, volunteers, and go Vols!
Thank you, Provost Zomchuk. Graduates, at the conclusion of today's ceremony, you will be joining a family of nearly 500,000 people that call themselves Vols for Life. On behalf of the UT Alumni Association, I want to make you aware that a gift has been provided to you located under your seat, so please remember to take that with you at the conclusion of our ceremonies today. Now, graduates, before you cross the stage, you'll be handed a commemorative print of the Torchbearers Creed. This print is only given to students here at Commencement and is intended to serve as a reminder to continue to light the way for others. After you receive the print and has crossed the stage, please return to your seat. The official conferral of your degrees will take place once all names have been called. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin recognition of our graduates. Each will be introduced individually, so I will ask for your patience so that each graduate can be appropriately recognized.
We will now recognize graduates receiving degrees from the Herbert College of Agriculture. Samuel Alvin Van Bemmel. Gray David Johnson. James Samuel Waldrop. Alice Grace Whitney Beavers. Baylor Scott Metcalf. Kaylee Wiseman Fields. Abigail Dalton Kennard. Hannah Nicole Johnson. Cole J. Moore. Alexander Michael Fela. John Miles Scoffsma. Maxwell Logan Dawson. Jackson Dean Pooley. Julian Ashton Jett. Tate Braden Kearns. Christine Elizabeth Dice. Spencer Andrew Uphoff. Catherine Elizabeth Davidson. James Brock Drew. Abigail Grace Johnson, David Eli Mundy, Jackson Gaines Daniels, Nina Dale Price, Wesley T. Johnson, Anna Lee Richards, Aidan Grant Hope, Hannah Marie Williamson, Alexander Michael Hill, Lucas James Rogers, Lydia Jane Clark, Tyler Scott Nelson, Isabella Mae Jenkins, Mary Jo Thomas, Skylar Nicole Eckel, Brooklyn L. Woodall, Samuel G. Cook, Sidney Ray Potter, William Darrell Hunt, Madison Amanda Mae Wheeler, Denver McKinley Hubbard, Ryan Elizabeth Lennon, Zane Patrick Adams, Aiden Bridger Yaworski, Andrew Dillon Acuff, Ella Grace Owen, William Marshall Clifford, Sophia Marie Stinnett, Samuel H. Bailey, Angelica Shalady, Lily Marie Cafferata, Alexis Hope Taylor, Colton Dean Alexander, Caden Shane Kaiser, Kaylee Sierra Hayes, Elise Ann Yeomans, Ariane Nichelle Defourneau, Natalie M. Lindsay, Kayla Brown, Parker Troutman, Isabella Marshall Crawford Clark, Joseph Aaron Minter, Eliza Isabel Fowler Bettis, Dylan Robert Kimball, Lauren Grace Beckers, Bailey James Starks, Callie Jane Crawford, Nathan G. Tucker, Mandy Irene Boggs, August Sean Letitia, William Henry Aiken III, Harrison Markham Utley, Ada Lauren Bergstrom, Jedediah Thomas Smith, Abigail Marie Ensweiler, Alexandra Marie Wiggins, Carter David Bruce, Finley Ryan Oldham, Ellen Claire Kappas, Ainsley Maeve Phelan, Benjamin Tyler Clem, Sean Camden Ryan, Christopher Michael Carrillo, Michael Gustavo Stadler, Michael Trevor Harmoning, Benjamin Matthew Walker, Levi Jack Cook, Jetty J. Mabry, Madeline Marie Cowan, Hannah Therese Melton, Colin James Elgin, William Spencer Rakes, Nicholas O. Buckner, Luke Riley Walker, Aidan Wayne Flynn, Luke Hal Morris, Alexandra Grace Duckworth, Christopher Cannon C. Taylor, Micah Charles Herrera, Hayden Lee Sampson, Brandon Isaiah Farrow, Riley Van Wells, Sophie Rianne Gillespie, Thomas Datimer Townsend III, Amy Elizabeth Harrison, Caden S. Reynolds, Ellen Grace Black, Michael Christopher Mayer, Becca Marie Henniger, Preston Kevin Reeker, Abigail Grace Doak, Parker Michael McRae, Catherine Elizabeth Collins, Brad Reed Stanley Jr., Kendall Kate Coffey, Braden Robert Thaney, Dawson Heath Dykes, Riley Rogers, Samuel Don Jones, Jarrett Peyton Tubbs, Amber Betcher, Edwin Earl Spencer III, Neely Scott Fouch, Sean Patrick O'Connell, Jenna Elizabeth Hink, John Warren New III, Emma Wren Gunn, Anderson Warren Lusk, Ayana Janae Davis, Chase Patrick Wright, Christopher J. Basham, Jordan Mackay Oladapo, Stephen Chalmers, Thomas Leon Smallwood, Jordan Xavier Jenkins, Jacob Philip Whitmer, Lazarus Montavious Banks, Carol Addix Kirkland, Jesse James Dillon Calloway, Ashlyn E. McManus, Johnny Edward Clark, Lamara Rain Stewart, Gregory Brandon DeRusha, Rihanna Lynn Morrell, Cal Munford Gallagher, Kenneth Hudson Snyder, Harris Stansel Brim, Trinity Rose Schultz, Scory Jackson Correa, Caitlin Turner, Joshua Thomas Bailey, Sophie Elizabeth Riggs, Colby Brian Bledsoe, Lainey Ray Thibodeau, Trey Allen Barefoot, Anna Olson, John Frost Coombs, Sharon Marie Weimer, Cody Jean Baumgardner, Callie Jo Pierce, Madeline Grace Duncan, Jordan Kylie Simpson, Laura Elizabeth Crispell, Blake Elizabeth McSherry, Elizabeth Eileen Gillespie, Gracie Joyce Orico, Laura Jane Gilliard, Macy Munson,
Priyanka Jade Chacole Bolton,
Albert Dillon Tudor, Riley Quinn Golias, Ryan Bonan Murphy, Julia Grace Cutchin,
Elizabeth Meza,
Lily Catherine Bergamy, Elizabeth Jane Smith, Mackenzie Caitlin Joy, Devin Morana Lister, Alexis Lauren Austin, Brianna Lee Larson, Danielle Renee Genereux, Abby Nicole Worth, Audrey Nicole Halfpenny, Henry Charles McNeil, Isabel Grace Hertzke, Duncan Connor McNamara, Kristen Olivia Groves, Rukaya Omer, Mason Evelyn Dunlap, Olivia Caroline Wheelock,
Julie Anna Bowden,
Aiden Nicole Smith, Caroline N. Cousins,
Gia Michaela Perkins, Genevieve Catherine Beauchamp,
Jenna Beth Wilkin, Marissa Page Billings,
Liberty Grace Leggy,
Marilee Crabtree, Autumn Grace Talent, Walker Grant Harrell, Chuck Elliott Moody, Heidi Ann Browning, Benjamin James Lobdell, Bianca Dunham, Justin Reese Sells, Reese Marie Davis, James Thomas Long, Aubrey Walker Fisher, Kaylee Dean Simmons, Philip Simon Dubuc, Evan Michael Ryan, Ethan William Hardesty, Alex Wetstein Radford,
Daniel Joseph Catanati,
Colton Michael Yeager, Thomas Wade Harrison, Bryson Patrick O'Hara,
Brandon Michael Frazier,
Brandon Reed Limpus, Edward Bradburn Castle,
Nina Marie Puckett, Jacob Reed Manus,
Jacob Alexander Owen, Alexandra Gira, Campbell Anderson Smith, John Joseph Budnick, Cole Alexander Sylvia, Alexander Michael Axt, Cameron Scott Russell, Elijah Gregory DeBusk, Avery Elizabeth Wales, Henry Cooper Dillard, Violet Grace Lucas, Mason Matthew Bergen, Maverick J. Mount, Mason Patrick Hickey, Scott Hamilton Farr Jr., Nicholas Graham Edward, Wilson Alexander Scarborough, Nicholas Giovanni Dunn, Connor William Mason, Timothy Joseph Conlon, Clay Reagan Maney, Jacob Cohen,
Gretya Nessler,
Olivia E. Bowman, Thomas Joseph Strickler, Abby Miranda Fultz, Connor Henry Simonton, Haley Grace Gaylor, Emma Catherine Whitney, Caitlin Elise Jenkins, Cassidy Mandolin Smith, Vincenzo Giuseppe Amella,
Isabella Kirchman,
James Lawson Jenkins,
Claire Elizabeth Neff,
Tanner Aaron Adams, Caitlin Christine McGinn, Jason Douglas Caldwell Jr., Sophia Alexandra Marini, Jennifer Marie Goddard, Maggie Kennedy, Doran John Ball, Carson Taylor Whitehead, Isabella Grace Bagby, Leah Noel Kennedy, Zoe Alexandria Sendrick, Brooke Steiner,
Reese Catherine Isard,
Kyle Cameron Parker, Natalie R. Fortin, Peyton Ellis Laney, Caitlin A. Dick, Reagan Christine Fry, Julia Frances Fanning,
Chloe Ariana Mack,
Jessie Nicole Hoffsmith, Emma Grace Rosen, Jackson Duro Dart, Holly Lynn McKinney, Ann Dyer Edens, Isabella Rose Palura, Callie Nicole Goodwin, Olivia Ray Lightholder, Magnolia Grace Coria, Ethan Nelson Wagner, Jessica Elizabeth Goddard, Alexis Christine Polos, Jamie Denise Boyd, Ada J. Pointer, Jackson William Contreras, Susan R. Nowak,
Mila Aminia Ham,
Lacey Michael Nelson, Lily Jane Haig, Emma Catherine Lambert, Cece Duke Callahan, Reese Madeline Rosenblum, Lily Rain Cooper,
Alexandra Loughborough McAllister,
Julianne Dodson, Savannah Grace Williamson, Alexandria Jane Walden Gibson,
Melissa Sertuche Rodriguez,
Ellis M. Kelsey, Carla Danielle McNeil, Chielle Elaine Johnson, Isabella Morgan Orr, Carnia Eve Bridden, Alexandra Hope Manley, Kara Larissa Haynes, Chase William Yeomans,
Jenna Lynn Ambelang,
Zoe Anna Turner, Ainsley Rebecca Baston, Chloe Martin, Lisa Hensley,
Reagan Carr Massengill,
Gray Miller Crandall, Kyle F. Kalsa, Reese Crockett, Jenna Pittman, Sydney Vaughn Brandt, Walker Garrett Weems, Brandon Michael Butler, Stella Elaine Teeple, Brianna N. Griffith, Colton Bryce McFarland, Andrew Luke Harvey,
Audrey Lene Strecker,
Chase Zeblin Hunt,
Roni Isaac Ruiz Archundia,
William Matthew Duke,
Ryan Annalise Woods,
Logan Thomas Farr, Isabella Rose Yu, Theodore James Frankie, Riley Brooks Smith, Autumn Marietta Murphy, Natalie Elizabeth Seaton, Jeffrey Dean Adams,
Adeline Rosella Granoff,
We will now recognize graduates receiving degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. Dylan Travis Wiggins, Alexa Morgan Powers, Kathleen James Wainwright, Davis Andrew McKee, Abigail Eve Rosing, Michael Jacob Osmanski, Greta Simone Wisniewski, Stella Louise Merkovich, Kristen Nicole Zaharopoulos,
Peyton Charles No,
Macy Kirsten Sanders, Duke Thomas Campbell Parker, Catherine Laura Taylor, Memphis Jewel Powers, Isabella Robb, Alexis Jane Powell, Christina Lee Taylor, Paul Warren Poole III, Jenna Shea Reynolds, Logan Pierce Lazara, Olivia Grace Roberts, William Harrison Millwood, Mariam May Sirag, Ryan T. McGrath,
Tanisha Samir Sawardiker,
Abigail Marie Culbertson,
Zara Thamphili Varilis Corona,
Udine Omar Rasha Jr., Christina Nicole Young, Presley Jade Polar, Abigail Riley Williams, Isabella Grace Randall, Tanner Wolf, Eliana Olivia Myron, Ethan A. Warren, Gwyneth Page McClelland, Zachary Adam Richards, Georgia Rose Mahoney, David Attilio Stazzone, Michaela J. Lane, Abigail Marie Sharp, James Anthony Markert, Kira Elizabeth Rial Muto, Roshni Ramesh Kumar, Margaret Munn Zenner, Lisa Christina Plard, Zoe Elizabeth Smallwood,
Michaela Primo,
Isabella Rose Saviozzi, Caitlin Brianne Moody, Emma Faith Templin, Margaret Ann Martz, Alexia Marie Wheelock, Colton Brady Montjoy, Emma Rose Wilburn, Emily Major, Olivia Ann Marie Swenson, Lindsay Madison Morgan, Kendall Reagan, Clara Luz Parizzi, Jessica Katerina Jarova Smitherman, Dahlia Haiti Manalo, Caleb Michael Wiggum, Annabelle Liberty Mitchell, Victoria Ann Smith, Ryan S. Millsaps, Maya Aline Swinehart, John Seamus Manning,
Shelby Mackenzie Tokes, Montserrat Pacheco,
Samantha Elizabeth Rudnitsky, Cameron Dean Lamance, Lindsay Souter, Andy Michaela Levine,
Emily Malin Tucker,
Emma Kate Patterson, Kylie Park Schumpert, Olivia Grace Platt, Griffin Ward, Andrew Lencioni, Lydia Jade Runyons, Sonia Devi Lofgreen, Terry Elizabeth Truel,
Libby Michael,
Caitlin Sue Reveille, Riley Elizabeth Moore, Ashley Ann Sierra Worrell, Mary Chandler Northcutt, Allie Jane Willis, Peyton Mackenzie Logston, Robin Lee Rickard, Jordan Elizabeth Pinto, Peter John Skehan, Riley Jordan Morehouse, Katie Grace Williams, Ainsley Montgomery, Avery Grace Wren, Lucy Garin Manor, Hannah Grace Schmidt, Lillian Diane O'Brien, Emily Catherine Sexton, Matthew Miller, Aubrey E. Skeen, Nicholas Anthony LaRocque,
Keziah Ladarian Rocket,
Natalie G. Newsom, Amanda Lynn Stonehouse, Emma Grace McDonald, Allie Laura Whalen, Emma Elise Mikulak,
Liliana K. Seifert,
McKenna Valerie Montross, Zoe Ann Rochelle, Ripley Christine Owen, William Bennett Smith, Jaden Brandt Musgrave, Elizabeth Kathleen Thomas, Natalie Carter Lay, Kensley Morgan Wynn, Maxwell Thomas Hawkinson, Ava Claire Silvers, Althea Grace Lloyd,
Grace Catherine Verstrat, Afia Kanedu Opoku,
Wyatt Andrew Skillen, Kevin Meyer Meta, Abigail Lee Shouty, Thomas Huey Wynn, Nicholas Joseph Roy,
Daniela Carolina Martin,
Kira Rose Wilson, Hamza Hafiz Ranja, Helen Vargas,
Shrey Sanjay Patel,
Matt Wyman, Roberto Ivan Ortiz, Leslie Kate Shaw, Griffin Robert Peel, Cheyenne Faye Rogers, Eleanor Walker Mitchell, Zakayla J. Tanner, Samantha Kate Pinto, Elizabeth Rose Wheeler, Anna Catherine Ray Moore, Elizabeth Kathleen Wiegand, Perrin Scott Popovich, Deja M. Wright, Carrie Elizabeth Morton,
Nayana Elise Robertson,
Macy Elizabeth Nunn, Jersey A. Wolfenbarger, Samantha Grace Michalakakis, Owen James Singleton, Maverick Joseph Messer,
Dylan DeVos Stokes.
Elliot Rose McManus. Kate Jean Webinger.
Sydney K. Moley.
Hallie Brooke Tyler. Alexander George Mitchelson. Jane Everett Rich. Lydia Nicole Pierce. Vishva H. Shah. Matthew Joseph Pytel. Tyler Jackson Rohde.
Michael Carter Pagan.
Samantha Marie Ziegler. Zahra Malik. Jillian Rundle. Emily Nicole Price. Evan Thomas Yates. Om V. Patel.
Calixte Naveo Walls.
Devin Antonio Naredo. Chloe Vivian Reynolds. Ryan Matthew Mesler. Lauren Abigail Scanlon. David Fernando Razura. Maria Valeria Vite. Aidan Joseph Manella. Sarah Jane Redding. Whitney Grace Priest. Lacey Danae Stout. Amelia Jane McCabe. Giante Hope Warblow. Alana Christy Claire Marasco. Tracy Yu. Kiara Susanna Ravelli. Grace Rebecca Sutt. Sydney Rain Meyer. Ella Scott Sykes. Toby Simone Mishler. Lily Salveson. Mariah Danielle Morellis. Paige Nicole Tyler. Miles Franklin Olson. Tegan Breyer Grace Stanford. Andrew Niels Melby. Michael Allen Rice. Sasha Nicole McGrew. Naomi Butuyan Wynn. Isabella Grace McLeod. Eli Gary Renner. Jordan Parker. Dylan Stewart. Jacob J. A. Ramsey. Elijah Allen Smith. Shavante Yasmin Fennessy. Reese Bradley Wood.
Annalise Nicole Martinez.
Kelly Sue. Grayson L. Minnick. Sage Lee Forster. Emma McCreary. Drew Benjamin Warren.
Isla Marcia Helga Lampson.
Eric James Youngberg. Jasmine Cortez Medina. Darcy G. Swanson. Kelly Marie Lemaster. Bryson Cole Seabold. Calvin Robert McKay Jr. Elizabeth Hayes Short. Riley May Longo, Anya Ella Schull, Kimberly Renee Maxim, Samuel Ryan Walden, Quinn Hollis Lloyd, Brianna Richards, Alila K. Olivier, Diana Ione Richards, Dawson William McGill, Lillian Grace Thompson, Kevin Samuel Marquez Rosas, Jenna Grace Thomas,
Andrew Thomas Osick,
Loudon Christopher Rogers, Trent Alexander Piles, Jared C. Wood, Evan McDonald Norris, Savannah Grace Roach, Leopold Henry Larson, Grant Patrick Stauffer, Savannah Shea Martin, Owen Michael Sullivan, Benjamin Scott Linton, Preston Winson Rowe, Abigail Mackenzie Rattler, Isabella Waligorski, Reese Faye Ramsey, Kendall Jaden Stewart, Laura Medeiros Mom, Tristan James Seidman, Kylie Brooke Orvos, Audrey Marie Warda, Bellamy Ruth McMillan,
Emily Rose Ridinger,
Quincy May Polakowski,
Keldon Berkeley Reedy,
Macy Claire Nash, Ashley Maya Suklal,
Haley Ann Post,
Giselle Adriana Zarate Leon, Madeline Abigail Murray, Eliana Hope Smith,
Isabella Hope Nikasi,
Lillian Faith Roys, Samantha Ann Leslie, Lucy Elizabeth Schaefer, Annabeth Elizabeth Lane, Hannah Erin Summer, Elizabeth Ann McDowell, Nicole Carolina Rumley, Victoria Grace Knowles, Alyssa Shea Richardson, Lori Ann Maxwell, Caitlin Emma Ryan, Walker Glendon Perry, Zoe Lynn Wicker,
Corey Alexander Luttrell,
Danielle Jordan Schlesinger, Shekana Adumtuwa Pobi, Brooke Taylor Ronquest, Caroline L. Peterson, Kaylee Ann June Tanner, Chantel Ariana Maravilla,
Tamara Nicole Smith,
Grace High May Nelson, Emma Caroline Robson, Gabrielle Marie Pence,
Elizabeth Cloyana Vera,
Jack Flanagan Peltier,
Reagan N. Roark,
Megan Aaron Meese, Marin Manco Richmond, Courtney Elizabeth Lynch, Abigail Rose Tomko, Layla J. Lusk, Avery Madison Smith, Anna Kate Paris, Olivia Elizabeth Ann Stillerman, Juliana Grace Pistone, April Westbrook, Max Alexander Papantoniadis, Lila Satterfield, Alyssa Lynette Latham,
Brenna Lee Schenkel,
Clayton Pettis Jr., Erin Ann Sullivan, Morgan Taylor Matthews, Paige Elizabeth Wenger, Isabella Judith Mikulek, Brian Thomas Stakursky Jr., Caleb Matthew Massengill, Seth Daniel Whitaker, Olivia Lauren Morrison, Jonah Bryce Webb, Kristen Gianna Mena, Peyton Vivian Skinner, Kensley Elise Myers, Kaylee Elizabeth Simcox, Chapman James Craig, Allison Renee Taylor, George Corbin Dunlap, Manuel Toro, Madeline Jo McCampbell, Isabella Rochford, Perry Mahfouz, Natalie Williams, Sarah Elizabeth Lawrence, Sierra Wendland, Marissa Ann Metzger, Apeksha Rakesh Sawarkar, Presley Nichols, Amanda Sweats, Samantha Elaine Major, Oriana Raylyn Stevens Hull, Ellie Cynthia McCallum, Kendall Collier Smith, Ainsley Lemons, Tristan Shea Stewart, Bethany Iris Plasher, William Isaac Turner, Madison Alice Moore, Wyatt Christopher Stelmack,
Elise Catherine Moran,
Dacia Villanueva, Reese Lauren Miller, Adrienne Brooke Yarber, Abigail Marshall, Josie Elise Sexton, Kayla Grace Moore,
Catherine Zemetowitz,
Stephanie Morales Garzon, Mercedes Brooke Rosenbaum, Alexis Love, Catherine Elizabeth Shepard, Audrey Caroline Nash, Brianna Ruiz Casillas, David J. Murray, Mackenzie Leanne Roach,
Alora Nicole Lax,
Libby Ray Theobald, Ronak Patel, Riley Madden Stansberry,
Alyssa Jennifer Michael,
Jacob David Reese, Katie Carolyn Pritchard, Maya Yatziv, Gianna Grace Minias, Zachary Aaron Snyder,
Dominique Denai Ileana Paisios,
Sydney Nicole Smith,
Lily Virginia Rabe,
Seth Harris Weber, Leah Nicole McElhaney,
Hudson Cormac Walker,
Asha Grace Matu, Kindle Paige Tobit, Josephine Mary Patterson, Whitley Ray Shuford, Alexia Jane Panos, Charlotte Rose Szymanski,
Nicole Ashley McGann,
Terry Wayne Seats III,
Andrea Jacqueline Mendez Medina,
Katia Sabina Timmons, Elissa Jane McCroskey, Samantha Lynn Shadrick,
Tristan Brene Massengill,
Elijah Jacob Shirley,
Asia Taziah Powell,
Evan Aubrey Seminack,
Simon Samuel Prachel,
Kainat Nor Saeed, Matthew K. Ownby, Isabella Thomas Wilson, Tori Sue McCall, Pakshini Singh, Ella Morgan Knight,
Joy Zhang,
Aiden Samuel Ray Monroe, Giselle Rodriguez,
Logan Aubrey Mazik,
Cassandra Faye West, Skylar Kaylin Massengill, Griffin Thomas Yandel, Megan Lee McGriff, Colin Arthur Rudolph,
Isabella Catherine Pruden,
Isabella Jean Senis,
Adeline Nicole Miller,
Leah Louise Truman, Andrea Marie Leomis, Ella Vajak, Carson Christine Pruitt, Jackson Conley Stemple, Olivia Rosemarie Ong, Jordan Noel Usforge, Peyton Olivia Martinez, Manuela Aurora Thompson, Gabriela Alessandra Palermo, Kobe Carson Terrell, Caroline Trevina Ing, Addison Clara Wilson, Samuel Robert Pomeroy, Sylvia Elizabeth Roth, Darcy Faulkner Privet, Caroline Catherine Sturm, Anuj Vikrambai Patel, Jenna Gail Tominski, Caitlin Ray Llewellyn, Madison Abigail Turner,
Rahil Harsh Parikh,
Ella Carol Stollards, Lillian Mae Murphy, Caroline Secor Regan, Joseph David Martin, Avery Julia Rutledge, Hannah Elizabeth McInturf, Alexis Lynn Steelman, Riley Grace Mraz,
Anna Karis Vesio,
Caleb Alexander McNeil, Abigail Noel Rivero, Matthew Anderson Meadows,
Delia Ambriana Stevenson,
Jonathan Stewart Morrell, Neely Elaine Sloan, Emily Caroline Murphy, Morgan Elise Smith,
Andrew Michael Messier,
Brianna Latrice Taylor, Nicole Andrea Lynch, Jalen Samaj Wilson,
Angelina Callisto Long,
Layla G. Robinson, Kathleen Nicole Norton, Kylie Brooke Ward, Nikita Jane Miracle, Joseph Tony Simoncelli, Allison Elizabeth Leeds, Andrea Salome Segovia, Laurel Kate Pierce, Grayson Carmany Smith, Allison Johanna Mazzola, Kevin Segovia Escandon, Malaya Sandalita Moon,
Lauren H. Schragi,
Rachel A. McNamara, Elizabeth Hayden Smith,
Leah Grace Opal,
Suhani Sunder, Vivi Wynn, Rayan Syed,
Karina Bhupendra Patel,
Ella Regina Ryan, Emmanuel Oliva, Jordan E. Sloan, Emily Knowlton, Mariah Catherine Sandoval, Anna Grace Elizabeth Rawls, Meredith Catherine Werner. Talia Rose Pedersen. Finnegan McKellar Shea. Madeline Lee Rabinowitz. Caleb Gray Russell. Ryan Michael Miklich. Alex Bailey Thomas. Justin Lee Miller. Riley M. Shepard. Catherine Isabella Moran. Peter Killebrew Wilford.
Tylee Para Reyes.
Aubrey Elaine Westbrook. Isha M. Patel. Allison L. Wharton.
Princess Marquetta Moore.
Kate Lynn Reinert. Jack C. Pesnell. Henry C. Yates. Iris Elizabeth Love. Emma Joanne Weisenbach. Margaret Mackenzie Lamons. Ellen June Taylor. Jen M. Martinez Mendez. Jordan Lee Spradlin. Ilari Sophia Lyons. Austin Jacob Shelton. Layla Grace Moore. Timothy Paul Singhel. Samuel William Payne. Aaron Jacob Tarpey. Catherine Marilyn Miller.
Kusei Mark Takeda Mays. Allison Ching Lee.
Ava Lauren Reed. Sarah Alexis McClung. Lillian Grace Sneed.
Taylor Devaney Pearson.
Olivia Lee Wagner. Jake Harrison Miller. Mason Murphy Richardson. Ansley Jade Lawrence. Rachel Marie Solani. Jackson L. Looney. Brian Belmont Salyer. Paige Virginia Nouns. Cooper Allen White. Benjamin Andrew Piper Jr. Jacqueline Lee Welton. Nived Manoj Nair. Braden Grace Poor. Om Chirag Bhai Patel. Cameron Lee Roney. Dia Dharmesh Patel. Lindsay Marin Tipton. Maitri Tarlika Patel. Bella Romer. Keya Sunil Patel.
Jay Schleihoff.
Rutvi Pragnesh Patel. Rachel Rose Snyder. Protham Dharmendra Patel. Josie Lauren Weiser. Yug Brijesh Kumar Patel. Anna Claire Steiner. Kush A. Patel, Olivia Hope Reagan, Shia Niru Patel, Madeline Elizabeth Schroeds, Isha Bharat Patel, Ava Gabrielle Sams,
Arshi Manish Kumar Patel,
Emma May Toledo,
Fabiola Ramirez Burgos,
Vanessa Torres, Miranda Faith Moore, Mallory Teresa Weller, Dalton Dale Perkins, Shelby Grace Russum, Nicholas Malagon, Kaylee Ann Scott, Riley Murphy, Danny Tran,
Maria Taylor Miller,
Ian Thomas von Weisenstein, Annika Nordhoy, Tyler D. Warwick, Leah Patrick, Heather Robles, Lillian Patricia Randolph,
Samuel Robinson Shoemaker,
Emily Elizabeth Morton, Owen Schneider, Adeline Grace Pettigrew,
Kyra B. Russell,
Emily Morgan Luna, Selena Rima Sebai,
Hannah Marie Mullen,
Emma M. Sampson, Priscilla Alicia Owens, Morgan A. Simpson, Madison Kelsey Neal, Cole Beck Williams, Sydney Elise Moore, Catherine Elizabeth Webster,
Marlon Jaquez LaShawn Tully,
Katie Sandiford,
Cora Lynn Thomas, James Lucky Welsh Jr.,
Congratulations, graduates. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome Major Michael Mendez to commission our ROTC cadets into the United States Armed Forces. Major.
Thank you. Will the officer candidates come forward? Ladies and gentlemen, in a moment I will administer the oath of office to these young men and women. The cadre have challenged them to embody this oath daily for the rest of their lives. As I administer the oath, I ask that you all carefully listen to the words, and I ask everyone, the family, the friends, the classmate, faculty, and administrators, to help support these Air Force and Army officers as they fulfill this oath. Raise your right hand. Do you, having been appointed a second lieutenant in the Armed Forces of the United States, solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you will take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which you are about to enter. So help you God. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the newest second lieutenants in the United States Air Force and the United States Army. Lieutenants, post.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to that part of the ceremony that I know everyone's been waiting for, when the degrees are conferred and our graduates move their tassels, acknowledging the transition from student to graduate. Degree candidates, will you please stand? Yeah, absolutely. Make some noise because we're waiting for a few people to fill in from behind. Here we go. Your presence here today demonstrates that you have done the work and completed the requirements for your degrees. On behalf of the state of Tennessee and the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended. Undergraduates, move your tassels. Please be seated. I'm not sure I can compete with this. Ladies and gentlemen, we will close our ceremony this afternoon, as we always do, with the singing of the alma mater. For our graduates, it will be the first times that they will sing it as proud alumni of the University of Tennessee. After the alma mater, at my direction, we will take a few moments to celebrate. Graduates, throw your caps, snap photos, dance in place, dance in the aisles if the spirit moves you. Family and friends, this is the last commencement of the spring 2026 season. Let's make it the loudest when we cheer. Oh, yeah. Now I'd like everyone please stand for the singing of the alma mater.
On a hallowed hill in Tennessee, like beacons shining bright, the stately walls of old UT rise glorious to the sight. So here's to you, old Tennessee, our alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you.
Oh, happy day. Are you ready to celebrate? Okay, on the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go!